rejecting me or coming back here. Quick getaway.
Oh, I remember all right. Oh, sorry. What time is it?
9:05.
Oh, can we go back to sleep for an hour or so?
Sorry, but I've got to leave at 10.
I'll set your alarm for 9:55, a bit early for me on a weekend.
I hate to disappoint, but I've got to get up now.
You're so hot.
Fuck off.
Really hot.
Well, you're kind of cute yourself.
Do you think we'll have time to finish what we started last night before we passed out?
I was planning on some more action. What do you want for breakfast?
What's on the menu?
How do you like your eggs? I can do them boiled, fried, poached, or scrambled.
Oh, do you know how to make them ranch style?
What's that?
Don't know. I saw it once on a restaurant menu and thought it sounded really nice.
Sorry, we're going to have to deal with a limited menu on offer.
I'm only thinking about time constraints, but do you think we'll have time for breakfast and sex? If that's the case, can we have the sex first?
Why?
I'm more likely to want breakfast after I've had some sex.
I'm starving, sorry. Boiled, poached, fried, or scrambled? Come on, pal, what will it be?
Scrambled, please.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Oh, can you make them with skimmed milk?
You're fucking kidding me, right? Anyway, I've only got full fat.
Oh, well, I suppose it won't hurt just this once.
There may be a vague chance old shit for brains next door might have got off his arse and bought some milk, but I wouldn't count on it. He drinks skim, but thinks nothing of drinking my full fat either.
Shit, have you got a flatmate?
Yes.
Do you think he could hear us in the night?
Don't worry. I'll probably hear you more like actually.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I quite enjoy making him suffer.
Oh, don't you get on?
I hate him.
Why do you share a flat then?
It's complicated.
Right. Like that, is it?
Like what?
Well, your ex then?
If you like, yes. Anyway, forget him.
Well, I can't hear anything next door.
That's because he's probably sat in the lounge staring into space. He's an insomniac.
Oh, no, that means he definitely heard me.
Well, now we can put a face to the noise. Come on!
Oh, what?
Move it. I can do your breakfast, but I don't do breakfast in bed. Sorry.
What's his name?
James. Morning, James.
Hi mate, I'm Ad.
I'm making breakfast. Guess you don't want anything.
I hope you haven't forgotten that Virgin Media are coming round this morning.
Got a meeting at 10, I'm afraid.
Why? Fine, I'll deal with it then.
Where's the nearest tube station to here?
Seven Sisters?
Turnpike Lane to Nero, Piccadilly line.
They're equidistant, actually.
Why didn't you fucking say that?
I don't know. Probably because I use Seven Sisters. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
But it might matter to him. Have you not even bothered asking him where he needs to get to?
Ad, where do you need to get to?
Cyprus.
Huh?
It's in London,
Where?
near City Airport.
I know which Cyprus I'd rather be heading to.
Oh, it's funny that, because last year I went to Cyprus on holiday, so I went from Cyprus to Cyprus.
Ad, I know I promised you breakfast, but do you mind if I grab something en route?
Sure.
Thanks. Is the water on?
I think so. Why? You talking to me?
Well, I wouldn't be asking Ad now, would I?
I think so.
Just wanted a shower, that's all.
Good idea.
Won't be a minute, Ad.
You're not due in for a shower, mate?
Fuck off!
Oh, this is a first.
Cool it, guys.
Oh, I'm cool, mate. I'm always cool. So, you're going to be seeing a bit more of you around these parts then?
Oh, don't know, I mean, we only met last night. You shared a flat for long.
A couple of years. Did she say anything about me?
Didn't know she had a flatmate till just now, so.
She's full of surprises, is our Claudine. Listen, I'm sorry about earlier, mate. I mean, you seem like a pretty nice guy.
Do they keep you awake?
Yeah, but don't worry. I never sleep. So, what have you been up to lately?
Working, blogging.
What do you do?
Like, I run a dating website with a difference.
What's the difference?
We try and set people up based on matching political views.
You serious?
Yeah, it's called March Match.
Fucking top idea. Needs a new name though, it's shit.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have the rights to the name, so can't change that.
Archmatch.com.
Yeah, hold on. Check it out. Didn't use these. Didn't need them in the end. Didn't get that far.
Yeah, I get it. Adam Moore, Archmatch.com. So I guess you need to be politically motivated to join the website in the first place.
Oh yeah, I mean, we pride ourselves on being quite niche.
Is this how you met Claudine?
No, we didn't get around to discussing what I do for a living.
I bet she's gonna fucking love this, mate.
Why?
Wait a minute, Ad.
Hey, Claudine, where are you off to?
Breakfast, like I said.
But where have you got to be after that? I mean, what's more important than a visit from Virgin Media?
Got a meeting?
Don't you mean a demo?
Meeting, demo, what's the difference?
Quite big, I would have thought.
You going to the demo at the East End?
Yes.
Oh, sweet, I'm going as well. We could go together if you like. We need to pop by Cyprus first. We need to get changed and pick up a few flies. I'll explain about that later.
Look, let's just get breakfast and maybe hook up later in the week.
Sure.
Take it with you, Claudine. Go on, get to meet the gang.
Can we please just go?
Nice to meet you, fella.
Oh, yeah, you too, mate. I'll hopefully see you again soon.
Ah, I'm always here, mate. On the sofa.
Why is Nigel Farage your wallpaper?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Oh, don't tell me you've got to leave again by 10.
You're on luck today, no plans.
Oh, sweet.
Sorry I didn't get in contact for the week, it's been a bit mental.
Oh, that's all right. Same here. You're lucky you caught me, actually. I was planning on finishing my beer and calling it a night. Another half hour and you'd have missed out. And actually, there was a degree of uncertainty as to why you wanted to see me.
Really?
Yes, really.
You think I'd be cruel enough to get you on a tube for an hour just to offer you a cup of tea on the other end?
Oh, well, I didn't want to appear presumptuous, that's all. You might be meeting other guys.
Who's to say I'm not?
Claudine!
Yes?
You alone?
Ad's here, remember Ad?
Which one's that? Hi, James. We met last weekend.
Adam Moore, marchmatch.com.
That's the one, yeah.
How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
Yeah, I thought I could eat you in the night, but you can never be too short. Now, how do you like your eggs? I can do them boiled, poached, fried or scrambled. Ranch style?
I'm all right for now. Cheers, mate.
Oh, well, if you change your mind, just shout. I'm only next door.
You must have been listening in last weekend.
I think we turned a corner actually.
What do you mean?
You brought someone back the other night.
Really?
Yeah, it was really odd.
Why?
I heard him come in with this girl in tow. She sounded French, I think. At first, I thought it was someone from work because it didn't sound like a usual hookup. They were watching Game of Thrones and eating crisps, and then I could hear them talking about Japanese comics and superheroes.
Oh, nothing gets past you, does it?
Then they went to bed in complete silence. Could have heard a pin drop. Then the headboard starts banging, really slowly, and then it got faster and faster. No noise, just this banging headboard and him coughing. I thought if this carries on, I'm going to have to call an ambulance, and then it just stopped. I fell asleep, but when I went to the toilet at the night, they were at it again. Banging headboard and no noise.
Good. Galloping a headboard and coughing sounds really creepy. Have you asked him about it?
No, it feels weird asking him.
Then you're saying he wasn't weird with you last weekend when I was here.
Yeah, I know.
And how long were you two together again?
A year?
And you shared a flat for a couple of years?
Unfortunately, the only way he'll leave is if he's carried out.
You're harsh.
He won't budge as a joint tenancy. I have to say though, as strange as this may sound, having him here keeps me centered. Does it bother you, him being here?
Why would it? So,
So,
lifeguard by day, UKIP by night.
you googled me then. Guessing you don't approve.
What? None of my business. Aren't they pretty much finished though and they lost all their voters back to Labour?
Sometimes you can have too much of a good thing. We just need to take stock of the situation, do some repruning, then we'll be back on track. You're not convinced. Maybe I can help broaden your horizons.
How are you going to do that?
I help co-run a program called UKIP BAME. My aim is to educate kids from BAME backgrounds about the benefits of UKIP. You should come.
Well, isn't there another youth organisation? Youth Independence?
How do you know?
March Match. It's part of the research for my business tool. What's the difference between your organisation and the other one?
This is BAME. Youth Independence is too white, too male. My aim is to eventually become the youngest BAME UKIP MP.
What's BAME?
Black, Asian and minority ethnic.
Did you get it from your parents?
Being BAME, duh.
No, I was talking about your politics. Do you get them from your parents?
My politics? God no. My parents met at the poll tax riots. They don't approve, but there you go. It's my life and I'll do what I want with it.
So you're not close then?
No, not really.
Do you think you canvassing for UKIP is some way of getting back at your parents?
I'm not some teenager with a chip on her shoulder.
But why aren't you close?
I don't want to get into it, it's too involved.
Well, I'm just saying, if you
I
were,
don't want
do
to
you think...
get into it, it's not sexy.
Where are you a lifeguard?
Hamster Ladies Pond.
Oh, my dad used to go there when he was younger. Well, the men's one, obviously. Don't you get bored?
My day is quite varied. I get to see it all. Debates, massages, fighting, drowning, kissing, eating.
Any swimming?
A bit, yeah. Anyway, the women of Hampstead Ladies Pond have given me quite an education and a very open mind.
Oh, so you're not a racist or a homophobe then?
What do you see?
Well, yeah, but...
Alas, I love gays!
Oh, do they know that you work for UKIP?
Who?
What?
I'm pretty sure the women of Hampstead Ladies Pond wouldn't approve about what I get up to in my spare time. They tend to be quite right on. You know the type. Short hair, dangly earrings, middle class, wearing Aboriginal t-shirts.
Do you think it'd be rude to take James up on his offer? I'm really hungry.
James,
Hello.
is breakfast still on offer?
Sure, 2 scrambled egg with skim milk.
Please!
No problemo. 2 scrambled with skim to go.
This feels wrong.
He needs to be needed. Let him do it.
Is there something wrong with him?
How long have you got?
Well, I'm not close watching. Not with you, at least.
Good old Tinder, hey?
Yeah, I know. I wonder how many people on Tinder meet up for seconds.
Maybe you'll have the same luck with your subscribers.
What? March match? God, I hope so.
Why the serious?
Well, it's just that I'm risking so much.
What are you risking?
Well, I quit my job to start this with my mate Josh. It's his idea, his brand, his vision, his money too.
What are you bringing to the table?
Oh, my business acumen. Got an MBA at London Business School.
Is Josh rich?
Minted. No big if it doesn't work for him.
And could you find another job if it doesn't work for you?
Easily.
Well, there you go then. All good.
Thanks.
March match is a great idea, and it could have saved me a lot of grief if you started it earlier.
Oh, well, it's a good job I didn't then, isn't it? My dad was telling me that when he was younger, you used to have to send off a letter and a photograph if you wanted to date someone through ads and stuff.
Photograph. That's so old school.
Yeah, the chances are you wouldn't get your picture back, and obviously you'd send the best photo, wouldn't you?
Did you meet many girls that way?
Not exactly, no. He was just telling me how things were back then.
Is he still with your mum?
You serious?
It's a feasible question. Some marriages do last.
Well, they weren't married and it didn't last. They still email each other now and then. Mum's lived in Spain since I was 11. I see her and my stepdad about 3 times a year.
Is he from Spain?
No, Thurrock.
I know Thurrock really well. I was only there a few weeks ago. It's lovely.
Of course you know it. What about your folks?
They split up years ago. Best thing you can do them, really.
You both coming through?
Yes!
Oh, you're not going to row again, are you?
I hope not.
You sleep well, mate.
Like a log.
Really comfortable mattress, isn't it?
Don't be crass. Ignore that.
I'm just fucking with you, mate. Breakfast won't be long.
This isn't like you, James.
Wow, someone's pulled a sickie and I've got to go and work.
Oh, what do you do, James?
I sell PPI insurance.
Oh, really?
What was it that you said about the bells, James?
Well, we only get a break every 20 seconds, and when they don't pick up after 20 seconds, a bell goes off above our desks.
No way.
I shit you not, I fucking hate it, mate.
Well, I hate getting calls from you guys.
Let me let you in onto a little secret. Next time one of us calls, wait for one of us to speak, and then start breathing heavily down the phone.
James.
Works every time. I did it here the other week when someone called trying to sell PPI insurance. I thought, take that, you bastard. I mean, imagine working in a job you hate so much. And when you go to the office toilets, you can't walk past the mirror without spitting in it. Anyway, enough about me, mate. Tell me more about this March match thing you're doing. You know, how did it come about?
Oh, well, it's my mate Josh's idea. It's his brand, his idea, his vision. And the idea is, we've come this far in the world of internet dating, you don't waste much time. You meet, you have sex, you start seeing each other and then meet their mates. But before you realise it, you're too far down the line before you figure out there are some fundamental things in life you disagree on.
And this is where you come in.
Marchmatch.com can narrow your search even further and cut out the time wasting.
So when do you get your subscribers then?
Oh, well, it's early days so far, but at the moment we've been targeting bars, clubs, demos, festivals. We pay an agency a fee to put our flyers in those packs you get at clubs and stuff.
Can I sign up?
Sure.
I'll do it.
Well, if you fill out the online application form, I'll waive the joining fee for you.
Nice one. So, mate.
But what about that girl that you met the other night?
Oh, she's dead to me. I've been there.
You were only with her on Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's a good job early on. I found out what a head case she is then.
What happened?
Well, she's fucking evil, mate. I was texting her all day Thursday, right? She didn't reply. And then yesterday she texted me saying she wants to go for a coffee, right? But then I get a text at the last minute saying she's got food poisoning. Then I see the bitch's posts. Just chilling with my busy mates in South London. Hashtag happy. Hashtag hashtag Peckham. Fucking wasting my time. I tell you what, I'm going to do a blog about this one. Oh.
You said you wouldn't do that again.
Oh, one more blog won't hurt.
James, it's harassment.
How could it be harassment if she doesn't know I'm doing it?
Promise me you won't do it again.
And she had judging eyes. Red or brown sauce?
Oh, was I doing it again?
We need to get that fixed.
Oh, I've done it since I was a kid, sorry.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I don't know. Have I pissed you off?
See you later, lovies!
Thanks.
Cheers, mate!
Good luck for tonight, laters!
When did you tell him about tonight?
Well, he offered to cook for us, so I told him what we were doing.
Did you try and cadge an invite? Wouldn't put it past
Well,
him.
that wouldn't be entirely appropriate, would it?
He would go to the opening of a fucking envelope if you could.
I've been thinking.
Look, I've got to go.
I could offer him some firing for March match. We can take on an extra person now. Josh has given me the green light, and a bit night time. I thought, well, what with his insomnia, plus we could make as much noise as we wanted.
No harm in asking, I suppose.
Plus, he's got a big smiley face. Could be good for business.
If you say so.
How did you two end up together again? I know you've told me the circumstances, but just, you know, as people.
He can be very loving, and he reached out to me at a hard time. I guess I was fair game.
No one held a gun to your head.
No.
You obviously don't have a type. James and I are like chalk and cheese.
Are you?
Aren't we?
Right, so what's the plan for tonight?
Oh, meet there at 7. I texted you the address. Sorry, it's at the flat. The pub's kitchen's flooded.
It's cool. Do you want me to bring anything else apart from wine? Actually, I don't know why I'm asking, as I won't have time to grab anything. Do they know?
Oh, I thought I'd tell them tonight.
Bit weird, me sitting next to you and then announcing to them what I got up to in my spare time.
Oh, I was talking about moving in. I thought we'd tell them one thing at a time. Tell them the other thing next time, yeah?
I thought you said your dad was really liberal, sees the world from every angle, you said?
Yeah, he is, and he does.
If they ask me what I get up to in my spare time, I'm not just going to sit there mute. I refuse to keep UKIP quiet.
Look, maybe tonight will be the night. We need to play it by ear, okay? We need to see what drama awaits us when we get there anyway.
They're your parents, it's your decision. Don't you need to go to work?
Well, yeah, but I don't need to be in till lunchtime.
Alright for some.
In a
Laters!
bit.
Adam, come through. Right. I have something for you.
What's this for, Dad?
We're getting hitched.
Congratulations. Where's Mikhail?
I sent him off on an errand to Lidl. I wanted to tell you on your own, rather than the pair of us tell you together. I needed to make sure you're okay with it. And are you?
You know, I'm cool.
You're always cool, Adam. That's not what concerns me. Civil partnership is one thing, but marriage...
Oh, what's the difference?
It's apples and oranges.
No biggie, Dad. Of course I'm fine with it.
Thanks, Adam. Means a lot. So, How's marchmatch.com?
Oh, we've just reached 3,000 subscribers.
Well, I think that calls for another glass of cheap Prosecco.
Oh, no, Dad, I'm fine. I will drink tonight, but I'm trying not to on school nights.
Not sure how I feel about that. I've given that some thought.
Likewise.
This is crazy. Adamski.
Oh, congratulations.
You told him already.
Yeah, he's given us his blessing.
Why didn't you wait for me?
You know I'm lying.
But I thought always 50-50 in relationships.
It is. And that is why we are getting married. Now, did you get shoe polish?
Well, you said just blueberries and hummus.
I know I did, but I thought you'd look for some. I mentioned earlier that we ran out. Can you both just entertain yourselves for 30 seconds while I nip downstairs to get some black polish?
Do you have to get it now?
Yeah, he needs it for polishing his shoes in the morning. We have a christening in Chipping Norton. It's an early start. Don't worry, Adam. Won't kick you out early. I just can't get up till silly o'clock.
From Chipping Norton, so you're going to swing by Bicester Village on the way back and treat Mikhail to a new suit for the wedding?
You know me too well.
Everything alright now then?
We are very happy again. In fact, better than ever.
Oh yeah, just keep it off Facebook next time, eh?
I refuse to be censored.
I don't want the whole world knowing that you threw him out in his undies at 3 o'clock in the morning with my dad.
He lied to me, Adamski.
Yeah, just a bit embarrassing for him, that's all. You hacked into his Facebook and defriended half his mates. Had to refriend them all again. I had Brian on the phone worried he was losing.
Brian, this is it. This is problem.
Oh, you've never met him. He's a harmless. He's no threat to you.
He still sees him.
Yeah, for coffee and funerals mostly. They were together for 20 years. Best you remember that.
You don't like me.
Of course I like you. Don't start this again.
I thought we had a connection. We share something really important.
Yeah, my dad.
Will you to start the organization?
You really need another one. Your civil partnership one went on for days.
More intimate. Maybe just 60 people.
Oh, just 60.
Cool, that guy's never off the phone when he's serving.
Did you ask him? No, not yet.
Ask me what?
Is there a possible role for Mikhail at marchmatch.com?
Doing what exactly?
I didn't get called back for second interview.
Oh yeah, well, it's just the three of us at the moment.
So there's you, there's Layla, who's the third?
Josh!
What does Josh actually do apart from take all the glory?
It's his idea, his brand, his vision. We've been over this,
Well,
Dad.
perhaps he should spend more time keeping an eye on his idea, his brand, his vision, rather than partying in Ibiza. How can you expect to run a business through FaceTime and Snapchat?
You don't use Snapchat, Dad. We're not 12.
So, Claudine, will I like her?
I like her. She's got her faults, though.
Yeah, don't we all, Adam?
Dad, if you'd have met Mikhail somewhere other than the socialist worker, do you think you still would have made a go at it?
No idea. I like to think so. Why?
Is sharing the same political view the most important thing in a relationship?
Well, your mother was a floating voter. We still try to make a go of things. Look, this girl of yours, she's a neo-Nazi, is she?
Of course not. No, something smells nice, Mikhail. What are you cooking?
Just a little something?
That bloody pub, hopeless. The kitchen's always flooded. You see, if I had run to find that out, Mikhail wouldn't have been able to rustle up something so quickly. See, always phone to check things. The old-fashioned way works every time.
I really appreciate this, Mikhail.
Only for you, Adamski.
It's not really informal now, though, is it? That was the whole point.
I explained it on the phone. She's cool with it.
She's definitely not vegetarian or vegan.
I told Mikhail anything except mushrooms or beetroot.
It's quite common, I suppose.
Oh, I hate beetroot. In Sydney, they put it in my burger. Stains my meat.
Yeah, I'm surprised you found time to eat. Given all the partying you did, couldn't find time to answer the phone.
Don't start on him now, Dad. It's all in the past.
Yes, do not start on me. The night is for Adamski. And of course for Claudine.
Claudine.
Yeah, she's late. That's one strike already.
Hey. Yeah, did you see the Tesco Express? No, that's the Tesco Extra. You need to be looking right, not left. Yeah, we're just a block away. Cool, so I'll see you in a... Well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Look, we'll sort it. Oh, she's just going for some wine. Have you got room for one more? She's bringing James, her flatmate.
X!
Sorry about this, Dad.
Oh, this is very bad form, Adam!
I didn't know. It's not my fault. I could hardly tell her to send him home, could I?
Well, you'll have to ask the chef. He's the one who's prepared everything.
It is okay, Adamski. We will make this work. Peter, you get the broken chair from the cupboard. You can sit on that.
What, just like that?
Well, you said it was up to me. Don't disempower me. Bringing the eggs. It's very complicated, yes?
Yes, it's very complicated.
Okay, six.
Hi, Peter.
Ah, Miss Claudine, come through, and +1.
Hi, Claudine, pleased to meet you. Oh. This is James.
Hello, James.
No, nice place.
Well, we like to think it's fun.
We put the fun into dysfunctional. I'll get some wine.
Sorry to bring James at such short notice.
I had no notice. It's okay, I joke.
Today he's had some bad news.
Oh dear, what's happened?
Well, I went to the park for my lunch, and when I got back, my security pass wouldn't work. So one of the guys from downstairs took me up to our office, and when I get back to my desk, my PC's gone. Someone was supposed to tell me I've been made redundant, but they forgot.
What's outrageous?
I'm so sorry, mate.
Tell them the whole story, James.
Well, as I'm being escorted off the premises, I take a swing at security. I broke his glasses. Been in the police station all afternoon. And we just got out now. Looks like I'll be due in court any day soon.
Look, the fact that they forgot to tell you in the first place supports your case, or rather muddles their case, I would have thought.
You're still an insomniac, right?
What the fuck has that got to do with anything?
Oh, well, I was just thinking it wouldn't pay much, but we need to pay someone to do some flyering for MarchMatch.com outside clubs and stuff, and I thought, well, it might work for you.
That would be awesome, just awesome. And you saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, if you hold on to this man, Claudine, I tell you what, he's a keeper.
Hey, don't you? I can do flyers outside clubs for you as well.
No, you can't.
Oh, let's just see how we go, eh?
You both gay, yeah?
Crossings.
Bisexual.
Really?
Really? I told you I was engaged to be married to a girl back home, but actually.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, does it? I mean, well, look at Dad.
See, when I go clubbing, I like sort of bigger, older girls, you know, especially if I've had a smoke. But when I go to the gym, I like them young and lean, so I've always kind of thought that's like being a bisexual.
So, how long have you two been cohabitating? I mean, I guess you'll be looking for a new place to live soon, now that you're young, free, single.
Oh, I don't take up that much room. Just got me bed, me punch bag, my old cat scratching post. When Miley died last year, she fell off the balcony. I don't take up that much room, do I, Ad?
Don't be daft.
Claudine?
You okay there, Claudine? We're keeping you for something important?
No, not at all.
It's good to hear.
Actually, sorry. Sorry, do you mind if I make a quick phone call outside? Then I'll all be yours.
Of course. Please use the bedroom through there.
Actually, no. Put the latch on the front door and use the landing. It's a much better idea.
Won't be a minute.
You mind if I use your toilet?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Thanks. Have you got toilet paper?
Why wouldn't we have toilet paper?
Oh, no, it's just the last couple of times I've used other people's toilets, I've been caught short.
No, you're fine, James. You won't be
Thanks, cheers, thanks a lot, guys.
What?
You keep on doing this in front of other people. I say the bedroom and you say the landing.
I don't want a stranger in my bedroom. Anyway, that's the least of my worries.
What?
A charmless girl.
You don't know
Neither
her.
do you by the looks of things.
She's just got some things to sort out. Leave her alone, oh, for fuck's sake,
Don't
Dad.
swear at me, Adam. And as fun. Is he playing with a full deck?
Let's not do this now.
Okay, but that's 2 strikes. She's still in the game. Just. Success?
Oh no, I didn't need it in the end. But thanks, guys. Who's the bird in the bathroom?
That is my mother on wedding day.
Oh. And listen, I just want to say to you guys, right, I think Ad is really, really awesome. He's a credit to you. Shout out to you both.
Thank you.
Right. Back in the room, back in the room. I'm so sorry. You know how life just takes over. So, where did you meet and how long have you been together?
It's coming up for 4 years now.
5 years.
No, 4 years.
You meet on Grindr?
No, we did not. That's how socialists work.
It was just a phase for me.
What was?
The politics.
At the time I only had one friend in London, so I used to go with him to the socialist worker meetings. Peter saved me.
Oh, the Was it love at first sight?
Not really.
We got talking, and well, the last thing on my mind was a relationship, having just come out of a very long one, but, well, I just said yes to the whole deal. We got there in the end, didn't we?
You're so lucky to have had.
Right, it's great for me. I always wanted kids, but Peter is too old.
Well, I've been there, I've done that.
But now I feel I have the best of both worlds. I get to have a son, but I don't have to provide for him.
You're the same age as me.
Ah, age, it's just a number, Dempsey. It's what I say to Peter. Actually, it's what Peter says to me.
So, where did you two meet?
Didn't Ad tell you?
Adam gets away with telling me the bare minimum. I'm lucky to have got your name out of it.
Tinder.
Oh, right, I just assumed it was through Marchmatch.com.
Well, how unprofessional would that be?
Does he still moan in his sleep?
Dad?
Yes, but it's a small price to pay.
He started doing it as a teenager. At first I thought it sounded like, self-abuse.
Oversharing.
Now, you see, I wouldn't say it sounded like that. I'd say it sounded more like it sounded more like, you know, the sound of dog mates was having a bad dream.
And what do you do, Claudine?
I'm a lifeguard.
Oh, wow, in a pool.
No, in a church.
You're right to ask. It's not a pool, it's a pond.
Really?
Hampstead Ladies Pond.
Oh, I go to the men's pond once. So dirty.
I used to go all the time back in the day. It's not dirty.
No, it's not. Thank you, Peter.
But you can't see underneath, there could be shopping trolley in there.
When it's closed, I also work at Highbury Caddy Pools. What do you both do?
I'm an English teacher, and Mikhail is between jobs at the moment.
Where do you teach?
Pear School, it's only up the road.
It must be quite daunting teaching this area. Gang culture must be wide from your school.
The more's the joy for me. I love the diversity of the school and this area. It's all I've ever known. Well, apart from 1 year when I taught in Welling Garden City. Oh, I hated it so much. I didn't even stay the full year.
I went to Welling Garden City recently. I thought it was really nice. A lot nicer than where I grew up.
Not for me. I only feel safe if there's an old sofa, Western Union or nail bar at the end of the street.
I know I haven't been in your company for very long, but something tells me you're a bit of a class tourist.
Oh, don't hold back.
No, I'm serious. Western Unions, old sofas, loving the gang culture in your school.
I never said loving.
More's a joy for me, he said. I bet it's not a joy for the parents that have no other choice but to send their children to that school, when I'm sure, given half the chance, they'd much rather send them to Welling Garden City.
I don't really care about people who would rather be in Welling Garden City.
You know, I'm still so angry that I never went to private school. Instead, I got thrown in the nearest rubbish dump, much like the school that you patronise.
I don't patronise it, I'm its head teacher.
In my school, diversity was the elephant in the room. The teachers were too busy trying to accommodate everyone, rather than pushing the most talented students to the highest level.
Guys, please.
Well, you've certainly got your balls tucked away where we can't see them. No, this is good. One pair of balls between the two of you won't do any harm.
That's all I'm saying. No offence?
None taken.
So, where did you two meet?
Oh, Mikhail.
Oh, no, Dad, it's fine. There was a life before me.
Claude was my personal trainer.
Really? Hope you asked for your money back.
You're so not funny.
Did your eyes meet over the lat pull down?
Oh no, it was even better than that. It was the decline bench close grip.
I'm only kidding about asking for your money back. I can see you train. Me, I'm bloody hopeless. I've got body dysmorphia, but the wrong way around. I think my body looks great. In fact, it doesn't.
You have a great personality.
I'm pretty on the inside, aren't I?
And Thomas, to Marchmatch.com.
And it has to be impartial to Marchmatch.com. That's one of his real strengths. I wish I was like that. Ad's ace.
I love my son to bits, but that is the one thing I would change about him. He's so worried about expressing an opinion that may upset friends and family. You can't go through life like that. For Marchmatch.com, fine, but not life in general.
Well, I love my son to bits also. I mean stepson, I'm sorry.
And I'd like to propose a toast to Dad and Mikhail for making it even more official.
So, who popped the question?
It was me.
When?
On Monday.
Oh, that makes sense.
Why?
Nothing.
So, you guys set a date, because I'd love to come. It'd be like my first bisexual wedding.
Yeah, look, we haven't even thought about guests yet or venues, but we're thinking sooner rather than later. I mean, Mikhail wants a big spectacle, but I don't know.
There's beauty in what's small. Who said that? Sometimes it's nice to keep things low-key. Just the family?
Oh, that'll be a cosy guest list then. Just me and Nan.
Well, I'll invite your mum and Trevor, of course, as long as they stay off the brandy.
Where are your family from, McCall?
Moscow.
Oh, that is so lovely. Surely they'll make the journey to see Peter make an honest man out of you.
Well, they don't know about him and Dad. They don't even know he's gay. Dad is Mikhail's greedy landlord.
Yes, thank you, Adam.
I never say greedy. That's Nigel Fabergé calling you the UKIP man.
Nigel Farage.
He's not calling me, it's my wallpaper.
And what, pray tell, is Nigel Farage your wallpaper? Right.
You need to change your wallpaper.
I see your fence sitting has blinkered your vision again, Adam. Are you UKIP's poster girl then? This is all starting to make sense now.
Sorry.
What are you apologising to him for?
Look, I canvass for UKIP and I run this new initiative called UKIP BAME. My aim is to educate kids and teenagers from BAME backgrounds about the benefits of UKIP. It needs remodernising, don't you agree?
What is BAME?
Black, Asian, minority, ethnic.
We can have a debate if you like, I'm open to that.
In any other situation, I would welcome it, but I can't on this subject, I'm sorry.
Debating's your speciality.
There isn't anything to debate. UKIP goes against everything I believe in. It doesn't like who I am or whom I choose to marry, especially if they're not from these parts. Isn't that right, Mikhail?
OMFG, I just had 31 comments on my new Facebook profile picture. I told you the one in the gym was best.
Would you stop looking at that bloody Facebook? I am not impressed with your latest project, Adam.
Oh, don't start on me when it comes to projects, Dad. You of all people.
Anyway, aren't you the wrong shade of white to be campaigning for UKIP?
Ooh, racist as well as narrow-minded. UKIP allows people of all creeds and colours, but I'm sure that wouldn't be reported in the Socialist Worker. You know, I knew tonight wasn't a good idea. You said they wouldn't understand that.
I could try.
No, quite right. Off you go.
See you at home, Matt?
Have you moved in?
Well, there's no point in me paying rent to Josh if I'm never there, so I'm moving in over the weekend.
Good night. You seem like a lovely guy. Good luck.
I think that's 3 strikes, don't you? You staying? You going after her? Go on then, you know you want to.
You stay for dinner?
Come on. Let me go to waste other ones.
Oh, amazing. Woo! Oh, amazing.
What?
Best ever.
I'm glad you are enjoying it.
Oh, honestly, mate, this last 6 months has been incredible. I mean, since meeting out, my life has turned around. First, you offered me flying from archmatch.com, then I get made head of sales, then you guys asked me to move in. I feel like part of the family. Best ever, mate. All wedding receptions should be like this. You know, I'm not a religious guy, you know, but I feel like I've been blessed. You know, do you know what I mean? Like, no one could be happier than what I am right now. And me and Emma, we're on the straight and steady, you know. Oh, I can't wait for you to meet her. At first I thought she had a funny shaped head, you know, like the girl in the PlayStation advert. But when I met her, I just realised it was her profile picture.
I want to meet her.
Don't worry. I've told her we put the fun into dysfunctional. She'd love this. Skate clubs are the best. Do you know, I think she might even be into a bit of lesbianism as well. Can I ask you something? Am I being a douchebag? Can I ask you something else? Can Can I have a non-sexualised hug? Listen, mate, if you both wanted to adopt me, I don't know how it works legally, but I wouldn't have a problem with it, like. What? Oh, no worries. I'll ask you later, mate. Don't let me forget. Won't Peter be expecting us back soon?
Time is elastic, J.Ski. That's what I say to Peter. There are too many clocks in our house.
Too many what?
Clocks.
Oh, right. You know Claudine's got a good arm, right? You know, she's just misguided, that's all.
And I never had a problem with her.
I know, but Peter isn't her biggest fan, is he?
Listen, Peter has to learn that not everything can go the way he wants. If Anne is happy, that is all that is important. Peter is very generous, but sometimes he's not generous in her head. Understand?
He totally throws all his toys out the pram if he doesn't get his own way. I shouldn't have said that, that was bang out of order.
Bang out of order.
I shouldn't be making comments about your husband.
Believe me, I know all this about Peter before I married him.
Does it feel any different to you,
What?
being married?
It's scary, maybe.
In what way?
It feels more like a contract when you have a permanent job. I'm used to being freelance.
How's the waxing going?
It is good. I said to Peter it is better for me to work from home while you were both at work.
Do you do the all-in-one?
All in one?
Yeah, you know, the back sack and crack.
Yes.
That would be the dog's bollocks, just awesome. When do you want to do it?
No, you have to tell me when you want to do it. You have to book an appointment like you would for anything else.
Oh, okay, great, yeah, sure. Where's the toilets?
I come with you. There's a third water bottle.
Would you like a green tea? I think we've polished off the wine now.
Oh, pass, thanks.
Thank you, Adam, for helping make today really special. I hope you weren't disappointed we went for the small option.
No biggie, Dad, it's your day, not mine.
It's just that what with your nan passing away and your mum and Trevor unable to afford the trip as usual, Brian declining.
You not inviting Claudine, I get it.
Well, don't be like that. I would have felt uncomfortable walking down the aisle with only Mikhail's fan club in view, so I thought, well, yourself and James can be the perfect witnesses, no other guests. Simple, no fuss. And I did invite Claudine for the meal, but as you know, she's off inciting racial hatred somewhere, so... It's been, what, about 6 months now? She's clearly not going to go away in a hurry, so perhaps I should start showing a bit more compassion towards her.
Compassion?
Or sympathy then, I don't know, she can't help the way she is.
You've got such a clean record in that regard, haven't you? I'm not upset that you didn't invite Claudine, I'm just sad that Brian didn't come.
Listen, Adam, there's something I need to tell you.
What?
You know how I met Mikhail at the Socialist Worker?
Yeah.
Well, the truth is I didn't.
Okay.
I actually...
Oh, Dad, if this is sordid, please don't overshare.
No, it's not sordid. Mikhail was anything but sordid.
So you didn't meet him at the Socialist Worker? So what?
I met him in the street.
What, just walking past each other?
Yes.
So?
Then we grabbed a drink. I took him for supper. Then we walked through Hyde Park holding hands. It was chilly.
Dad, this is really boring. I think I prefer the made-up version.
It was April. It was in April the previous year. Now, nothing happened that night, but later on we started up something.
You were with Brian?
Yes.
Did Brian know?
No.
Does he know now?
Why upset him?
Oh, so it's fine to upset me? You lied!
I'm not proud. There's a part of me that still feels ashamed.
Well, so you fucking should be!
Life happens in a moment, Adam. What can I say? Sometimes you meet the right person at the wrong time. If it's any consolation, Mikhail was reluctant to get involved with me. What with Brian still around? But I assured him we could make it work, and we did. We made it work.
So you saw Mikhail for a year behind Brian's back?
And that time I said I went to work at the refugee camp for a week. That wasn't true either. I actually went away and had a secret holiday with Mikhail.
Are you messing with me?
I used the refugee camp as an excuse so that communication would be difficult. Same as the anti-fracking week.
Worse. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Tell me now.
Well, it felt like the right time.
Oh, do you feel better, do you? Now that you've offloaded the guilt, I bet Brian brought me up.
Correction, we both brought you up.
No, I'm not having that. He did all the donkey work. I don't blame Mikhail. I blame you. You're the one who broke up a family unit.
Adam, you make it sound like we were still changing your dirty nappies. You were 20, for God's sake.
This is all the shit that Brian had to go through. People thinking that he broke you and mum up, that he turned you gay.
You believed
No,
that?
of course not, but I still had all my mates asking awkward questions, putting 2 and 2 together, making 5.
Adam, I'm sorry.
No, you're not! Brian is the one who would help me with my homework and go to all the parents' evenings.
I was the bloody head teacher.
Yeah, didn't we know it?
Well, what did you expect me to do? Abandon all the other parents the minute you walked into the building?
I'm no match for him.
Well, I'm sorry to hear I didn't make the grade, but I don't recall being absent, unlike your mother.
She's probably in the same room as me. To sounding off. You always did love the sound of your own voice. You are the most hypocritical person I know. The things I hear you say about other people.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. I'm bored of this now.
Brian is the one who would talk to me about exam results, about girls.
That's not a good hearing on the
It
subject.
should have been you. He was the one who would organise my friends to see Mo and Trevor in the school holidays.
That's right, because if he'd left it to the pair of them, you'd never have fucking seen them! Did you ever ask why I didn't make the arrangements, eh? Why I couldn't bring myself to speak to them on the phone? Because precious Mum and Trevor, that's what they are to you, aren't they? When you were 11, in the break between primary and secondary school, they flew over to buy a new car and they didn't even bother to see you. The first summer without her son living in the same country. We were trying to contact them to arrange a visit. It turned out they were already here in London. It made my blood boil, Adam. That's why I didn't speak to them for years. Now, Brian said that as he was impartial, he'd carry on dealing with them for your benefit and you would be none the wiser. But her husband's new car was more important than you. How does that feel? I know we try to be very modern and very hip about the whole thing, but she abandoned you, Adam. Let's not pretend or dress this up. You know it and I know it, and I know I tease you about your sleep moaning, but it's no coincidence that all started after your mother fucked off to Spain with Trevor. They will never change. I mean, what did that email say about the wedding? Oh, we're so sorry we're not able to make it over to see you and Mikhail tie the knot, and it would have been lovely to have seen Adam as well. But what with Brexit, things are a bit up in the air at the moment. They've just forked out on another bloody horse, fucking Brexit my arse.
Maybe they can't afford it.
Oh, stop defending them, Adam. What have they ever done for you? They wouldn't give you a cold.
Do you love her?
No.
Did you love Brian?
Yes, I did.
Did you love Mikhail?
What is this? This is your life.
Fucking southern trains. I got there eventually. When I got to reception, my name wasn't on the list. I said, I'm not just a guest, I'm a speaker. I'm definitely on the list. He couldn't help, so we got this guy to assist. And he looked at me and said, you're not on the list. I said, you haven't even asked my name. And he was like, we know who you are, we've been advised to take you off the list.
What, why?
That's what I've spent the last 4 hours trying to work out. This woman told me to call head office on Monday, but she had a suspicious wife. They've done some digging on me. Did you get my email?
What email?
Fuck.
What?
Ad, I need to tell you something.
Oh, for fuck's sake, not you as well.
What do you mean?
What have you done?
I accidentally sent you an email.
Well, have you accidentally sent me an email? You either sent it to me or you didn't.
I went to send an email to James about you and accidentally sent it to you.
Why are you emailing James about me?
Because of today, I said we had to come clean about how we met.
Shall I go next door?
Oh, no, stay, Dad. You thrive on this shit. So,
I suppose you're going to tell me that your eyes didn't lock over the decline bench close grip.
I was his trainer, but we've been friends since we were kids. We were never boyfriend and girlfriend. Our dads were friends in the National Front.
Your biological dad?
What do you mean, my biological dad?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, you're mixed race.
Yes, my dad is English and my mum's Iraqi.
Well, you said the first time your mum was Iraqi and your dad was English, the next time you switched it around, I didn't pick you up on it.
Why not?
I didn't want to upset Adam. You said they met at the poll tax rights.
My dad turned up at the end to cause trouble. He got hit by a bottle and my mum treated his cut. She's 20 years older than him.
How old was she when she had you then?
42, he was 18, I think. Always on a crusade, my mum. I can't even explain to you how horrendous my childhood was. Shit from every angle. Shit from neighbours, shit from classmates, shit from other NF people because I'm a mongrel.
Oh, don't use that term.
No natural light, never having the curtains open. We didn't even have the chance to kick him out. He turned to us saying that he found someone new and he's leaving in the morning. He didn't even say goodbye. My mum and I changed our names by default in the end.
Do you know his whereabouts?
No,
Or does he know yours?
I hope not.
Well, what about your mum?
I can't really forgive her for being such a doormat.
What about James?
Our dads were friends. His dad died in a car crash when he was 10 and we took him in.
Why couldn't his own mother look after him?
All these questions.
Well, I think you owe Adam, don't you?
She's got special needs.
Oh, gosh.
He's damaged goods. A lot better thanks to you guys though.
And aren't you
What?
damaged goods?
No, I'm not. I don't get how UKIP got wind of my dad. We changed our names years ago by deed poll.
You can find out anything if you put your mind to it. Anyone could have done it. Anyone in the party, perhaps.
I'm guessing they didn't like the association.
Yes, because UKIP isn't full of racists, is it?
I really thought I was doing good work. What's going to happen to UKIP, babe? If this all blows over, I might have to join the Conservative Party. I don't think I could cope with that. I mean, me being a UKIP supporter is like you being a Liberal Democrat.
But I'm not a Liberal Democrat.
But you took the online test and you came out Lib Dem.
I'm all things to all people.
I'm so sorry, Peter. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did it go?
Without a hiccup.
Where are they?
I sent them out so I could have some time to discuss something important with Adam.
What do you mean?
My infidelity. I'm guilty as charged. I was seeing the car behind Brian's back for the year before we broke up.
Does Brian know?
No, it's otherwise.
Oh, that's okay then.
But wait, no, that's not okay. Since when did that become okay?
Why upset someone for no reason? So, what happens now?
There's nothing you can do. You just watch and wait.
Will you ask James to move there?
Well, that wouldn't help anyone, would it?
If our potential investor gets wind of the National Front connection, then March Match can kiss goodbye to its next big campaign.
Adam, did it never occur to you that someone from the National Front or EDL or whatever they call themselves these days may sign up to March Match looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right? You can't discriminate. That's part of its model. Isn't that what's supposed to make March Match so different? But I don't suppose you gave that any thought, did you? Well, that'll teach you.
Guess what he do? Guess what he do? James is sat on the seat while I'm dancing. This guy come over and say,
Excuse me, you're sitting on my girlfriend.
"Oh, James," I say, "What?" And then the guy say,
You're sitting on my girlfriend.
so James stand up. And then there's a woman like this. Why you both look like this? Peter, you don't want the divorce already, do you?
You look happy?
Cloud nine, mate.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Oh, tell you what, Ad, you are the catalyst for everything that's gone right in my life. Prior to that, it was booze.
I'm chuffed for you, mate. Really, I am.
I just keep thinking I'm going to wake up from all this and it's just one big dream.
Oh, come on, James. Shouldn't you be excited about your date tomorrow?
Oh, I nearly forgot about that. What a numpty.
So what's the drill?
Well, we're going to meet at 2 p.m. and then I'm going to take her to the Tate Modern and then we're going to go to a hip-hop party on the Thames, you know, healthy mix of high and low culture. And then later, I was thinking we could have a nice relaxed time in Hyde Park, you know, hold hands, slow walk, French kissing before we get in deep.
Well, that sounds lovely. A stroll through Hyde Park holding hands never did anyone any harm. It's how all the best relationships start, so I'm told.
Not before my personal shopper takes me up shopping in the morning, though.
My treat.
Your treat?
For all the help with the wedding, I will dress him in all the best ways possible.
And he's thinking of getting my hair cut as well. Now, I was thinking of getting it the way I did years ago, but I want to know what you think, Ad. So, shall I get it like it is now, or like it is in the picture? Like it is now, or like it is in the picture?
I don't think Adam's in the right frame of mind for judging right now. Maybe later.
Oh, alright, okay. Well, sleepy time. Carol, can you squeeze me in, tomorrow morning before I meet Emma, before work?
Sure.
What are you doing?
He won't make second crack.
I see.
Oh, ranch style eggs would be lovely in the morning, James.
Oh, and some granary toast on the side.
Consider it done, guys. Laters. Thieving pig, those are my eggs.
Your eggs?
James used to make them for me.
Since when did you own James?
I knew him first.
I knew him first.
Ranch style eggs with skimmed milk. Those are my eggs. First you steal my dad, then you steal my eggs.
I told Adam the truth.
Why?
Why not?
Listen, Redemption. Life happens in a moment. Sometimes you meet the wrong person at the right time. Sometimes you meet the right person at the wrong time.
So what's this one?
Health support worker.
Oh, sounds interesting. You should go for it.
Sounds more like cleaning bedpans to me.
Was that in the job description?
NHS, not sure I can handle it.
It says the woman who dives into pools and ponds and rescues people.
It's the culture of NHS.
Wait, what do you mean?
You raise your voice and then someone goes on long-term sick leave.
Don't raise your voice then. What do you know about the so-called NHS culture?
I know enough.
Look where that got you.
I know enough. This is a fresh start.
Oh, you made your bed. Much as it pains me to admit it, I've really enjoyed your week of grovelling.
Fuck off.
I wish we were in Big Brother or something so I could watch it back again and again. My mum used to work for the NHS. Before she moved to Spain, 13 years. She loved it.
Sorry.
Still planning on joining the Conservative Party.
Hello?
Oh no.
Adam? Father and Mikhail, are you there?
Ad, you can't give them the silent treatment forever. Hiya, come in.
Hey! See? I told you it was worth the risk.
We could have been asleep.
Well, we were listening out for a whining puppy, but we couldn't hear anything.
That will stop.
It's Claudine.
Fingers crossed.
So, how's tricks?
All good. And you?
Oh, married life. All downhill from here.
How's James?
James and Emma going very well.
Good.
Last night they get very drunk and go for fish and chips.
Classy.
Then after he shows at the tube, he is so drunk he forget to eat, then he go for fish and chips again.
What can we do for that?
Ooh, wee! I'm glad to see paradise is restored.
Thanks.
We came to bring you your man. We can't. Well, one letter. I mean, why are you still getting stuff delivered to my flat? I don't know.
Oh my god, give it to us. This must be it.
Well, how do you know what it is?
Oh, it can only be one thing. I gave your address on purpose. It's a better postcode. March Match have been offered that huge investment.
That's amazing.
Fabulous! So next round on you.
Oh, no, Dad, you don't understand. This is huge. It could be life-changing. I need to call Josh.
This is your moment, Adamski. You must enjoy it before you tell Josh.
Yes, you settled the investment anyway.
Besides, he's probably not been to bed yet. Lost his phone, keys, wallet, usual stuff.
March Match could finally help me achieve what I've always wanted in life.
Which is?
To be all things to all people.
You look like a liberal Democrat.
Yes, like a liberal Democrat.
I am not a Liberal Democrat.